Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kick and Push. My name is Alex, health fitness specialist at the McLean location. How y'all doing today? Hope you enjoyed your Christmas. Welcome back. We got one more class to go. This is our last class before the New Year's, so let's make it count, all right? So hope you guys were able to get moving over the break. If you weren't, so be it. We're back here today. We're moving today, all right? So no worries if you weren't able to. Slightly different angle for you guys today. I got a different tripod situation set up for today, but it's not going to stop me from working out. It's not going to stop us from getting it in. All right, so we still have an EMOM, every minute on the minute, where we'll be changing exercises every minute. All right, so check out the description for those exercises, and I'll go ahead and explain them to you what we got. So you, if you have weight today, that will definitely help. It's not required, but definitely encouraged today. It'll make the moves a little bit more challenging for you. All right, so just as normal, we have 4 leg exercises. We're doing all 4 leg exercises in sequential order, and then that 5th move is our finisher. It's not a part of the EMOM, but we're going to do that 5th move as a finisher on its own, and that's our core move. Okay, so 4 moves back to back to back to back. Every minute we're switching those 4 moves. We don't have any planned rest time outside of the 15 seconds of transition time to go to the next move. If you need a break, go ahead and take that break and then just hop back in with us wherever we are. All right, so 15 seconds is really the only break time we have, but this class is designed so that the moves are challenging just enough so that you can continue to do them for a minute, or at least that's the idea. So if you need to take a break, take that break, but do what you can to keep moving. That's the purpose behind it, every minute on the minute. If you need a lot of rest in the EMOM, then those exercises are probably a little bit too challenging. But I'll show you some modifications you can do in case you do begin to get tired. But again, the idea is to have you keep moving. All right, so let's go ahead and get warmed up. Just going to start off with some air squats here. Get nice and low. Keep your gaze up so your chest doesn't collapse too much. Your back stays straight. I'm trying to turn to you guys. There we go. Go ahead into some back lunges. Also in portrait today, different than the usual landscape film angle. Should just be the one time we'll do this angle. But if you guys like it, let me know. We might be able to keep it. All right, so relax. Go ahead, come down to a high plank. All you're gonna do is push back and come up. Bring your butt towards your heels. Get it as close as you can to your heels. Should feel this in your thighs as well. Keep your back nice and straight. One more. All right, go ahead, return to the high plank. Bring the right leg up. I'm gonna get into the runner's lunge and add in a rotation. Try to get the elbow down toward the floor and rotate up. Got 5 rotations. There's 3. Then we'll switch sides. 4 and 5. Switch it up. 4. Last one. All right, and flip right on over. Gonna go right into the crab breeches. So bring the hips up, bring the arm up and over, open up the shoulder, and additional thoracic rotation coming through. Let's get the hips up nice and high. Follow your hand with your eyes. One more each side. Go ahead, come all the way up. Gonna go right into a squat to stand, or a toes to squat. So bring your hands under your toes. If you can't bring your hands under your toes, try to come to the surface just a little bit higher. Squat. Alright, so hands right under your toes. If you can, or on the floor, just squat down, come up. Adjust your width accordingly. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Three more. Get those cracks out. Yes, I know I crack a lot. Last one. Alright, all warmed up. Let's get into it. Before we get started, last thing to check off. We will need a seat or an ottoman or something like that. We do have a sit to stand. There's a modification there, but you will need to be able to sit down on a chair or on something like a step, an ottoman, something to sit on. Make sure it's stable enough and it can handle your weight. All right, doesn't need to be too high, doesn't need to be too low. Like my ottoman is pretty low, but that's perfect for me. So if you have something to use to sit, keep it nearby. We're going to be using that for our second exercise. All right, so our clock is queued up. Starting off with offset squats. All that means is you're going to grab your weight, keep it on one side, and you're going to squat. If you have a dumbbell, you can use a dumbbell. It'll let you get lower into your squat. If you have a kettlebell, great. Use whatever you have, a bag, something that's heavy. And then you're just squatting with that weight in one side. That's why it's called an offset squat. Switch hands, 30 seconds on the other side. All right, even it out. Next, we have an RDL. 30 seconds one leg, 30 seconds on the other. Or if you want to do the full minute, doing regular RDLs with both hands, with dumbbells in both hands, using both legs, you can do that too. RDLs is the third move. Let's go back. So after the offset squat, we have that sit to squat or sit to jump. So you're going to sit in your chair, your seat. For me, it's my ottoman. You're going to sit. You can either opt to jump, or you can sit, grab your weight, stand. All right, so it's literally a sit to stand or a sit to jump. That's the second move. The third move is the RDL. Fourth move, we have Skydivers, which is belly down, prone position, and you're just kicking your legs up. I'll demo that for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. Every minute on the minute, starting off with the offset squat. Here we go. And of course, if you don't have weight, that's all right. You're just going to do regular squats for 1 minute straight. I'll let you know when we get to 30 seconds. You'll switch hands. Do your best to keep your torso straight and keep yourself from bending over to one side. 5 seconds, we will switch. 2, 1, switch it up. Try to keep the same tempo, the same rate. Again, you want to avoid leaning to the side as you squat. Open up your stance a little bit if you need to. You're going to have a naturally more narrow stance with this move. So that's okay. We're done in 5 seconds. All right, going to the sit to stand or sit to jump. You can choose to use weight for the sit to stand. If you're jumping, go unweighted right here. Or if you do want to add weight, keep it really light, less than 10 pounds. All right, here we go. Recover nice and comfortably. Explode up. I'm going to try to touch the ceiling every time. Very explosive work here. control yourself, gather yourself after each jump. If you need to, use those arms, and of course, you always got to sit to stand if you don't want to jump. We're halfway through. If you are doing the squats and you want to make this harder, you can come on one leg and stand up. All right, let me even it out. All right, we got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. RDLs. Yes, kind of working in a form of cardio with that move. It's all right though. All right. So again, you can do both legs if you like. Keep the back nice and flat. Keep the weight close to your legs. Come up. Once you cannot push your butt back, drop the chest. Once you can't push the butt back any further, come up. Smooth movement. With this move, do not want to rush things. Take your time. Push the butt back and drop your chest. All you got to do. And if you're doing one leg, switch. We are down to 20 seconds. Keep your head in line with your spine as well. Try not to look up when you're at the bottom. Should be facing the ground, facing the wall once you stand up. Skydivers. That's all you're gonna do. Belly down, legs come up, then drop them down, bend the legs, press up. You just alternate between those two. Legs come up, drop them down, bend the legs, press up again. This is all glute action here. Try not to arch your lower back. Not a lot of movement going on either. So don't feel bad if you're not doing a lot of movement. This is not a high degree of movement exercise. Just feel this all in the glute. Cannot see the timer from here, so I'll just have to keep going. And when I bend my legs, I do bring my feet together. You don't have to, as I have already demonstrated, you don't have to, but it does make it a little bit more intuitive if you do. Okay. And we're back to the top with the offset squat. 2, 1. Let's keep going. So again, try to choose a tempo that allows you to keep moving. That's the goal here with every EMOM that we do. You should be able to keep moving. If not, just try to find a modification of that move so that you can keep moving. Five seconds till we switch. Switch. Keep the hips straight. Try not to poke the hips out at the bottom. The leg that is closest to the weight should feel like the leg that's doing the most work. Time. Sit the stand or sit the jump. Who'd have thought you get a chance to sit down during the workout? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The higher you are, the quicker you should be able to get up off the box or off the seat. If I'm being honest, honest, this is probably a little bit too low, but my other seat has wheels on it and it's not stable. So this is much more stable, which is why I'm using it. We're over halfway there. Use your arms. Drive through your feet. Catch yourself at the bottom. Nice soft landings. Cat-like. Imagine there's people below you. You want to land softly so that you don't disturb them. All right. RDLs. I'm going to go single leg this time. Try to start off with your weaker leg. Maintain a slight bend in your front leg. I got a little bit too much cushion below my foot on top of these mats. 5 seconds till we switch. 2, 1, switch. Just like you would with 2 legs, take your time if you're doing 1. Don't rush it. You want to be as clean as you can with this move. Less than 10 seconds. Time. Skydivers. This is the end of round 2. We got 2 more rounds to go, y'all. Keep it up. Let's work. Shoot, I forgot I can't see the timer from down here. No worries. You want to make sure you can clear your knee off of the ground. Your pivot point is your hip. So everything from my mid thigh, really my whole thigh, is able to get elevated off the floor. That's kind of what you want to aim for. You should be in contact with just your hips against the floor when you raise your legs in both positions. Whew. And time. Back to the top. Offset squats. Whew, this is round 3. We've got 2 more to go. Last two. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. There we go. If you want, you can hang out at the bottom for a slight second. Add in a pause. 5 seconds till we switch. Switch. Remember, keep that torso upright. The side the weight is on is going to have more stress on it. So if it feels like one side's getting more work than the other, you're doing it right. You just have to make sure your posture stays even and upright. 5 seconds. Time. Okay. Sit the stand, or sit the jump. To help with your explosivity, when you come up, begin. Initiate that power sequence from the hips and then drive through your feet. Come up like you're getting ready to do a hip thrust or a kettlebell swing. Push through the ground. 30 seconds to go. So yes, get some tension in those glutes. And tightness in your core. Exhale as you explode up. Don't look down either. Look up or out in front of you. All right. Whew. RDLs. Yes, you can do RDLs unweighted. You just go through the exact same motion, just with your hands instead of weight. Either way, it's going to challenge your balance, and this will stretch your hamstring. Butt goes back, leg or chest goes down. Try not to extend your leg too high. All right, 5 seconds till we switch. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Ooh. Too much cushion underneath me. And my arm is in the way. Do what you can to control it. Keep going. I think I got it. Slight bend in that front knee. And if you need, you can always use the wall or something for assistance. All right. Ooh, I feel like we were just here. Skydivers. Take your time with this move. Really try to isolate the glute. Squeeze at the glute. That should be the only joint that's moving throughout this whole sequence, aside from your knee. But that's just to get to and from each position. Whew. This is literally just a butt squeeze. Squeeze your butt, lift your legs. All right, last round. We're back to the top. Offset squat. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Five seconds till we switch. Switch. Whew. Less than 15 seconds to go. Five seconds. Sit the stand, sit the stand. Remember, soft landings. Squeeze the core in the butt to initiate that jump. Whew. Still have that one leg option. If you're doing the squats, you can squat with one leg. From the seated position, you'll stand up on one leg, with one leg. Use those arms. We got 10 seconds to go. Ooh. Oh, goodness gracious. RDLs. Keep going, guys. You got it. This natural sunlight is definitely, I like it a lot better. I like this angle just for the sunlight. Not too crazy about how much it gets. Oh, switch legs. Not too crazy about the angle, but I do like it for the sunlight. Whew. Come on, Alex. Come on. Get with it. Get with it. Skydivers. Okay, now that the box is out the way, we got a little bit more room. Whew, these are hard. These are hard now. Keep going, guys. Almost there. We just got the core next. We're done. Ooh. When you bend your legs, you should feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes, but when you straighten the legs out, you should feel it more in your glutes. Whew. Whew. Try not to flop the legs down either. Bring them back down with control. Oh, Lord. All right, we're done. For our finisher, we've got planks. Any variation you want, just hold it for 2 minutes, okay? So let's get ready to go so we can be done. You can move as often as you want, do any variation that you want. Let's just get in our 2 minutes and we'll be through. All right, here we go. Let's get this over with. Any form of a plank. I'm gonna go with the lat plank first. Try to get close to exhausting your form in each position before you switch. Don't wait till you're tapped out. You want to get to about 75% of what you have to give before you switch. I cannot see the clock from down here. All right, forearms, here we go. Make sure you guys are breathing. Do not over tighten your core. All right, listen to your body, follow your body. Do not over tighten your core because it'll affect your ability to breathe. And we're coming up high. Again, any plank form, any plank variation, go for it. Yes, we are essentially holding a plank for 2 minutes. We've got 30 seconds to go. Ooh, ooh. Bounce. Don't got it. Keep going, y'all. Ooh. Less than 20 seconds to go. Last I checked, we got about less than 15. All right. Done. Game over. Whew. That was good. That was good. All right. Hop up, shake it off, walk it out, do whatever you got to do. We're going to get ready to stretch. All right. I did legs yesterday too, so I'm definitely a little fatigued, but that was good. That was a good little medley. I was able to keep going. I hope you guys were able to keep going too. Definitely let me know what you liked, what moves you liked out of that sequence. Let me know what moves you didn't like out of that sequence so I know what to take out and bring back. All right, so whew, good work, y'all. Join me down here on the mat so we can stretch out. Whew. All right, going right for the quads because they're a little tender, a little sore. Hip flexors, I feel it there too. So once you catch your breath, hook your right foot and bring your heel back towards your butt. And lean back to stretch out the quad and the hip flexor. And just ease yourself further back. Continue to breathe. Do your best to relax. Come up and switch. Same thing on the left side. Hook the left foot, bring the heel back toward the butt. Lean back. If just bringing your foot around is enough, hold it there. And slowly come up. Come to a butterfly stretch, so bring the soles of the feet together. Pull your feet in toward your body. Bring your shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall. Slightly squeeze the glutes to help pull the knees down toward the floor. And remember, breathe and relax. And bring your knees together, straighten the legs back out. Gonna come to the glute now. Keep the left leg straight, bend the right leg up and over the left leg and pull it in. And then slowly relax. Switch legs. After this stretch, I'm gonna stand up to get the hamstrings, and then we'll be good to go. And relax, go ahead, come all the way up. Push your chest down toward the floor. Stretch out the hamstrings. Come down slowly and get your breath so that you don't pass out. And continue to breathe. Push your chest toward your legs. You can squeeze your quads a little bit to get a little bit more stretch, and you can kind of pull yourself down by your toes. And slowly come up. And that's our class. That's everything for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for joining me. Hope y'all got a good workout. Again, let me know what you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see again, what you don't want to see again. And I will see y'all next week for the next class, all right? First class of the new year. Looking forward to it. Hope y'all got some good plans. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Holla.